kind of work you guys do? Sales, nice. Sales is tough. I did sales for like 8 months. I sucked at it.
Same.
Oh, someone else sucked at sales too. I never sold anything. Did you ever sell anything?
Not one.
No, me neither, not one. Not one. My manager was like, I have never seen someone put in more effort with less results. I was like, that's what I do, okay? That's who I am, it's what I do. That's the brand. Did you just not believe in the product?
No, I just couldn't. I got on the phone and it was like, they were like, I'm busy. And I'm like, yeah, got it, okay, bye.
I also didn't want to bother anybody. Like if they were like, oh, I don't know if it's in the budget, I'd be like, dude, I feel that. I feel it, you know, it's tough to know. At least you have a budget, good for you, you're starting somewhere. All right. My manager was like, no. Yes means no, no means yes. I'm like we're raping people. Just the last time I heard that phrase. It's in health class. What did you sell? Or not sell, I guess.
It's right. It was like.
See, that's the problem. You gotta come with it, right? I bet if I said, what do you see, I'd be like, oh, it's not what I'm selling, it's what I'm telling, because it's the truth. What do you want? Then you ask one of us, what do you guys sell? Oh, shit. You know, it's something to do with buttons. No. What about the buttons? That's not important. I'm from the backwoods of Maine. I'm from a tiny town, 800 people. Blue Hill up near Bar Harbor. Where you know Blue Hill? Oh, you're from Bangor? And we know Bangor over here too? You know Bangor? That's how small. Oh, you know Bangor. This is how small it is, though. People are excited and thrilled that they know it. Like it's not like they're not like New York. I also have heard of New York. Yeah. Bangor. Oh my God, another person that's heard of that place. Yeah. You born and raised in Bangor? Yeah. We used to play you guys in sports. You guys clobbered us. Clobbered. Because how big is Bangor? Like 8,000? 30,000. Why were you playing us in anything? We're 2,000. You guys, bullies. I didn't realize you guys were that big. So Bangor has like a mayor and you got all of it. Bragging. Bragging. I'll move on after this, but did you move to New York straight from Bangor? No. Where'd you go in the middle? D.C. What do you do? Oh, now you don't want to say. Once you say D.C., you get real. What do you do?
Digital health.
Digital health? Oh, what? Why the pause? I don't think that's a real controversial thing. I'm not going to be digital health, you fucking asshat. What kind of loser does things on the internet? I'll tell you right now, digital, going out of business. Okay, that's out. Health, no one cares about that. Is it like doctor's appointments and stuff online?
Yeah.
Oh. Telehealth. Yep. I got a fucking crazy doctor online because I wanted to get a prescription for something a little wonky. So I did a telehealth situation. Not advocating for it, but it did work. It worked too good. I wanted a compounding pharmacy to get me some BPC 157. Okay, anyway. My girlfriend wants us to try going to Maine, where I'm from, my home state. What the fuck was that? Why'd you make that noise? My home state. Ugh. Eh. Oh, you went to a horse camp in Maine? Oh, you worked at one. And was it actually a horse camp, or was there just a bunch of fucked up looking people there? So you were calling it. Oh, an all-girls Jewish finishing camp? Do you remember where in Maine it was?
In the same town that they filmed
the movie. Oh, yes, I love that movie. What Hot America? I'm not familiar with that. But I went to this is like a real side note, I went to a Jewish summer camp in Maine, too. So random. I was the only person that wasn't Jewish there, which I'm totally pro, of course. But it was just, they were all like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was like, I don't know, I didn't read the brochure at all, right? Me or my parents, clearly, we just Camp Kohut. That's where I went, Camp Kohut.
it's Camp Kippewa.
I know Camp Kippewa. We used to play you guys in sports. This was like a long time ago for me. I'm 37 now.
I'm 41.
Well, fuck. All right, you know, never forget. And you just had a bad experience at it? It was a lot. Were you a camper yourself and then you became a camp counselor, or you just went right into camp counseling? Right into camp counseling. So did you know what the clientele was going to be like? Because I can only imagine a finishing school in May, or finishing summer camp with horses. Those probably very wealthy kids, maybe a little shitty personalities.
I thought they were
Oh, she thought they were going to be shitty, but they were desperate for love. That is a twisted... You want to hate them, but you're like, you're more fucked up than me. Yeah, I get that. I went to a private school for a little bit, and then I also went back to a public school, and the kids at the private school way more fucked up because they had...
No one loves them.
Damn, I wasn't going to say that. Jesus! I always say this when I say the private school I went to. It's like, it was a school for kids with learning differences. That makes it a little less snotty, because they're like, oh, you went to private school? I'm like, it was like a special ed one. Yeah, so I was... Yeah, I'm not saying it like in a snotty. I'm not like, I went to private school. I'm like, it was private the same way special ed is private. You know what I mean? Like, it was I was in a very exclusive place in school. Where was that? Special education. But, you know, they accept less people than Harvard. Okay, so it's all in how you spin it. Maine's the whitest state. I don't know if you guys knew that. I guess it's good you guys aren't up on your white trivia. That'd be a little awkward. White statistics, love them. No, Maine's the whitest state, so like my brother in Maine will get very defensive. He's like, just because we're the whitest state doesn't mean we're racist. Yeah, well, there's no different races for you to be racist against. The only races in Maine are white, and off-white, because this one kid, Kyle, has rosacea. And you still ask him about Kwanzaa. Come on. My mom is still in Maine. I love her. She calls me like 8 times a week, but she still identifies herself every time she leaves me a voice message. Every voice message starts like this. Hey, honey, it's Mom. I know, Mom, I know. Who else would it be? The creepiest person on the planet? Just calling me up like, hey, I was looking at pictures of you and your sister in the tub as babies. You guys are really cute. Why don't you call me back? It's Rodrigo, your landlord. Like, rent is due. It's Barbara from summer camp. Like, oh my God. My mom sent me an email today, and the subject of the email, this sums up the whole relationship, the subject of the email she sent me was email. I can take it from here, Mom. I got that. She's not a big fan of comedy, but she had told me for this. She was like, why don't you make sure you do some material that everyone can relate to, something that transcends race, class, and gender. You're like, talk about the fact that your father's a fucking asshole. Yeah, it's just you. I am dyslexic. Is anyone else dyslexic? No one's dyslexic. Oh, you're calling that person out? He's calling you kind of retarded over here. I could see that, actually. All right, we'll keep it moving. Okay, no, there's no shame, but being dyslexic's hard. Like, I hate that they call dyslexia a learning disability. It's not a disability, it's a difference. Like, we couldn't go up to some guy in a wheelchair and be like, hey, man, nice wheelchair. I totally relate. I can't spell turkey. I understand. It's tough. You need a push? But it's hard because our school system's not set up for dyslexic kids. Like, I took the SAT, and for my score, they just sent me a helmet. That's true. A little mean. But even though I didn't do good on the SAT, think about that test. That's such a classist test. Like, the way they phrase things, they want rich kids to do well. They phrase things like this. They'll be like, if Chet and Chauncey have 5 gazebos, 4 summer homes, and 2 mutual funds, who is the governor of Connecticut? If you didn't grow up well off, you're like, oh my God, what the hell is a gazebo? Is that who killed Tupac? What the fuck is a gazebo? They never phrase things for underprivileged kids. Never. They'd never be like, if Monica has to get to the check cashing store by 2, and she knows she's going to run into 4 crackheads who take 5 minutes each, about how fast does Monica need to run? Nope. Oh, you guys didn't do well either. If they phrase it like that, you could be like, ooh, 2 miles per hour. Go, Monica, go. Fuck Chauncey. What's a gazebo? But here's the deal. In New York, the average therapist costs $300 an hour. And I met one I really connected with, but she said this to me. She goes, Emma, I think you should see me twice a week. And I was like, I bet you fucking do. Yeah. You're $300 an hour. You're what? Oh, you're a therapist? Oh, I thought she was just saying she's less as a person. I was like, no, build yourself up. Don't say you. Your therapist, what kind of therapy do you do? No, I would never have asked that in front of a group of strangers. And, don't feel like you ever need to give that information out. I said, what kind of therapist are you? Oh, great. Okay. Well, I hope. Yeah. Yeah. God, could you imagine if you saw your therapist kind of drunk at a comedy show yelling out her prices? I mean, I would kill myself on the spot. If I was in the room and I heard my therapist be like, I'm less. I'm pretty cheap. I'll do it for free. I don't give a fuck. I'll take it seriously. I don't give a fuck. I have ADD. Do any of you guys have ADD? Oh, nice. Awesome. And you know what? I bet there's more of us. They're just not paying attention. Right? In like 8 minutes, someone will be like, wait, yes, I do too. That's so cute you guys are together and you both have ADD. I'm always with people that have way not ADD. Whatever's that called? Normal? I don't know. Not way, the other end of ADD. What's the word? Sane. What is it? Neurotypical. Are you a special ed teacher? What do you do, a social worker? You're and it's your kid fucking stupid. So you have to use that word a lot. You're like, they're not neurotypical, I'll tell you that. I take back the word stupid. I was saying it in jest. This is being recorded, I think, so I take it back. Everybody is, is the kid neurotypical or neurodivergent? Oh, really? Oh, nice. Well, my parents are really smart, so it doesn't always... But shake down to the tree or whatever it is. Oh, she's really smart. Is she nice, too?
Well, she's a baby.
Okay, I thought she was about to say she's a bitch. I was like, okay. She's so expensive. It's $200 an hour. And the first time I did a session with her, she goes, I think you should really see me 3 times a week. And I was like, yeah, I bet you think that. 3 times a week? $600 a week? I'll just send myself to therapy school and learn all the tips and tricks. How do you say tricks and tips? Tips and tricks? That was my first time saying that little one. Tips and tricks? Tricks and tips? I dyslexied it. Tricks and tips? Okay. Well, juice isn't worth the squeeze on that phrase. Tricks and tips. Tips and tricks. Wow. I actually... No. I mess up little sayings quite a bit, so I try to stay away from them. I'll be like, all the rabbits eat the worms or whatever, and people are like, I don't think that's the right saying. I'm like, you kind of know what I mean. A worm got eaten. They're like, I have no reference point, whatever you're talking about. Oh, this is the worst one I mess up, so I'll say, and I am dyslexic, so the 2 worst things I'll mess up, one of them's much worse than the other one. One of them, instead of saying you have to work smarter, not harder, I do it wrong. So I always say, I'm just going to try to work harder, not smarter, and people are like, yeah, I don't know if that's a good policy. And I'm like, nah, I got to stop, doing what I'm doing. I got to work harder and not so smart, okay? And then the other thing, this one's really embarrassing.